Hey everybody, welcome back to No BS Beauty Reviews. I'm Olivia, just in case you're new, and this is going to be my fourth video. 4! Yay! And oh my gosh, I look so white. I have liquid foundation on and concealer under my eye, just so you guys know. I'm not usually this white. Anyway, so I will be doing a few reviews today because it's been a while since I've made a video just because of a few things, and I'll explain that. So it's going to kind of be a full disclosure, lots of things going on because lots of things have been going on with me. So first I will share that I have become a brand ambassador for Teamy Blends Tea. And here's their skinny tea, and here's a super cute tumbler, and they have them in like all colors, and the new color is olive for fall, and I'll be getting that soon. So this was my yellow free tumbler with a special code, and in this video I'll also post down below my code so you can get 10% off, which is going to be very helpful, and it's affordable, which is great. So full disclosure, since I had my son, I've been struggling with my weight, and before I got pregnant, I had lost 30 pounds, and that was so great, and my body was looking great, and I was so happy. And after I had him, the weight started dropping off super quick because I started breastfeeding a lot, and so that made me feel really good. I'm like, okay, I'm getting back into the groove. I was working out, I was taking walks with him most of the time, but now it's kind of plateaued because I'm breastfeeding less, and I've had a lot of issues with breastfeeding, so that's been a struggle, and stress with moving and everything. So I've had a lot of stresses, and so my weight has kind of plateaued, and so I started drinking this skinny tea and from Teamy, and it's like an herbal tea, Teamy Blend skinny tea, and I drink it in the morning before eating, before drinking anything. It's the first thing I take in the morning, and I felt so much better. Like, I felt less bloated, I had a lot of energy, and it just made me feel better about myself because, you know, when you become a mom, you devote all your energy, all your time into that one little life, and it's taxing and it's hard, and you don't have time to spend on yourself, and that for me is really difficult, and I still struggle with it, but we just, you know, it's what we have to do, so we just put our nose to the grind and we take care of our kids, and that's what all moms do, and power to us, and dads too. Dads work very hard. So this skinny tea has been really helpful for me, and so I decided to become a partner with them and just share. I don't make any money off of it. I just want to share that you can feel better, and so yeah, so I want to share that. So if you have any questions about that, please feel free to contact me. So that's that, and I also started ketos. See these things? Little packets, and you put them in a drink every day, and it's supposed to do a lot of stuff. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with the keto diet. I'm not super familiar with it either, but I decided to try it because I've had a lot of struggle this last couple weeks just with feeling not my best. So I'm just trying whatever I can so that I feel better. And so I tried this keto, and I'll post down where I got it and who to get it from. My friend Nicole, and she just has really great results. So I'll post down there where you can contact her to find out more information about that as well. So and it's going pretty well. I think with my body type and just having a baby and everything, it takes stuff a little bit longer to kind of sink in and for my body to process it and everything. So I'm going to weigh myself at the end of 10 weeks and take some before and after pictures. So if you follow me on Instagram, you will see the results if I'm brave enough to share them. Anyway, so that's that. And so today, I just want to update you on, in my last video, I started to use this Bright Eye Gel, this 111 Skin Bright Eye Gel. And I have to admit, I haven't been as devoted to using it twice a day, every day, because I just don't have time, and I don't think about it because, you know, we think about a lot of stuff. But I've used it maybe, I want to say more often than not, like once a day. And if I don't wear makeup, I don't use it, which sucks because I forget. But I used it today, and I've been using it, and I have to say, you guys, like, for not using it every single day, twice a day, I mean, I have to say that I'm pretty pleased with it, which is nice. So if you're interested, I mean, I recommend it. I think it makes me feel better. So I also, last video I told you I was on the hunt for a good concealer. Well, I found a concealer. It's by Mercier, and I was in Nordstrom, which I don't always shop there, but I just happened to be there that day. And they just come out with a Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. And I've been using it probably for a week and a half now. And it's better than not having a concealer. But I think, me personally, I like to have something that has more coverage because it's light, which is nice, but at the same time I need something that's going to really cover those dark circles, and they're not too bad actually. Today I just dabbed it and kind of blended it a little bit, and I have to say today it looks pretty good, but overall it's not as much coverage as I'd like. So that's my review on this Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion. So if you're looking for a concealer and you don't need a lot of coverage, and you want something that's lightweight, I recommend it. For those of you who are like me and like a little bit more coverage of those dark circles because you don't get a lot of sleep, then keep searching a little bit. But try it. Hey, you might like it. So that's that. And I also today I know you guys, if you've watched me from the beginning, you'll know that I have a lot of skin issues because and to be honest, I don't always take the best care of my skin. Like, I don't have necessarily a skincare regimen. I just do what I can if I have time. And my pores, you can probably see them. They're rather large. I have large pores. And so a lot of people use this, but this is the benefit, the Porefessional, and it's the first time, and I got it just a little bottle so I can try it. To be honest, I don't like it that much. I have found that when I put it underneath my concealer and everything, I find that my concealer or my foundation goes into my pores more, so I can see my pores, and that doesn't happen if I'm not wearing this. Usually I won't see my pores that much if I don't use this, so not for me, but if you like it, that's fine. And that's that. So yeah, so a lot of things happening, trying some things, so I'll keep you updated on that. And yeah, so this is going to be the end of this segment for this video, and I might add a little bit on because I just have foundation on. So oh yes, I started using, okay, so I have on, of course, this Bye Bye foundation that I talked about in my first video, and then I got I'll move it down. I got a sample of Bare Minerals, this little jar of it. It's called Bare Minerals All Over Face Color Pure Radiance. So when I opened it, I thought it was foundation or whatever, right? But it's more like a bronzer or something. because when I put it on, it's got a lot of shimmer, and so when I put it on, I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't see it, but it's got a lot of shimmer in it. So when I put it on, it looked like a bronzer. So what I did basically was I did more of my regular foundation, which is my light foundation, and then I kind of mixed that in with it so that the shimmer kind of spreads a little bit more, and that way it wasn't just, whoa, shimmer, you put your bronzer in the wrong place, honey. So yeah, so I tried that out. It's not bad. It kind of gives you like a little summer glow, which is nice, and since it's fall now, maybe the sun won't be out as much, so I might not use this as much, but it's kind of nice. And I used to not like Bare Minerals, but now I use it all the time in their loose powder. So it's something cool to just kind of mix with your regular foundation if you want like a glow, which is, who doesn't want to glow, right? So yeah, so that's a little bit about what's going on with me, what I'm using, and yeah, so I'm going to do a couple other videos today, but I'll post them at a later date. And I just wanted to update you on what's going on with me, what I'm using, what I started, and I'll keep you updated on how I'm feeling about me, because that's really important too. And I think it's important for everyone to feel good about themselves, and you know, and it comes from inside, and that's something I have to think about too, which I'm working on. So I hope you guys are having a great week, and we will see you soon. Thanks, guys.